What if being healthy was more than just not being sick? Today, we're going to explore a totally different path. It's one that doesn't just lead away from illness, but actually leads towards something we'll call true holistic vitality.
And this idea right here, it just completely reframes how we think about health, doesn't it? It's this shift from, constantly fighting illness to actively building well-being. And that vision, well, that's the heart of everything we're diving into today. All right, so let's actually step into that world. Think of this as your personal invitation to check out a whole new approach to wellness, and it's all built on a really powerful idea. And to really get a handle on this world, we've got to start at the foundation, right? And that's what's called the whole person approach. So what in the world does that actually mean?
Okay, so it's this really simple but honestly kind of profound idea. It's that our mind, our body, and our spirit, they aren't separate things. They're all deeply, deeply connected. You just can't fix one without looking at the others. It's really all about finding that harmony, that balance within your entire self.
Okay, so let's put this side by side with how we usually think about health. On one hand, you've got the conventional view, which is mostly focused on just not being sick, right? It treats symptoms one by one. But on the other hand, the holistic view, it's all about actively creating vitality by looking at the whole you. And here's the biggest difference, I think. It sees wellness not as some finish line you cross, but as the path you're walking, like right now, every single day. So if wellness is a journey, then what are the roads we can take? Let's take a look at a few of the main practices that can kind of be our guide.
First up, we have nature's pharmacy, right? Herbal medicine. This is all about using plants as our allies for healing. Think about it. Simple things, like using ginger for an upset stomach or chamomile tea to calm down. It's all about using what nature provides to help our bodies find their natural balance again.
Next, there's the journey inward. We're talking about mindfulness, and this is so much more than just, chilling out. It's a real practice for building resilience. It helps you find that quiet place inside yourself, even when the world outside is going crazy.
All right, now let's talk about the healing arts. These practices come from this ancient idea that we all have this life force energy flowing through us. Some call it qi, and the idea is that it flows along these specific pathways. But when those pathways get blocked up, well, that's when things get out of whack and can lead to illness.
So you have practices like acupuncture, right? Which uses superfine needles to stimulate certain points and get things moving. Then there's Reiki, which is a really gentle, hands-on technique for energy healing. And you've also got Qigong, which is all about mindful movement and breathing. All of these, in their own way, are designed to do the same thing, clear out those blockages and get your body's energy flowing smoothly again. Now, all these different paths, they're amazing tools, but they all point to what might be the single most important idea in holistic health, and that's the power of your own personal wisdom.
Yeah, this quote absolutely nails it. This isn't a one-size-fits-all deal. Not at all. There's no magic prescription that works for everyone. The real goal isn't to follow someone else's rigid plan. It's to learn how to tune in and listen to your own body, to respect what it's telling you.
So, let me ask you, just for a second, what if you got really quiet right now? What is your body's quiet wisdom trying to tell you? Because that voice, that feeling, that's your most trusted guide on this whole journey. And when you start listening to that wisdom, you start to realize something huge. The journey is the destination. It's not about getting somewhere, it's about how you walk the path. Every little choice, every single breath, that becomes the practice. And look, starting this journey doesn't have to be some big, complicated thing. In fact, let's try it right now. Wherever you are, just take one really deep breath, in and out. Maybe gently stretch or move in a way that just feels good. And for just this one moment, just appreciate the miracle that you are alive. That's it. See? It really does all start with just one single step. It's not about changing your entire life overnight. It's just about making one small, conscious choice to start. So as we wrap this up, I'm just going to leave you with this one question to think about. What will be your first sacred step? What's that one small thing you can do for yourself on your own path to vitality? Whatever it is, I really hope this has given you a new way to look at the amazing journey ahead of you.